hosting Golden State Warriors. At small forward, Moses Moody. At shooting guard, Brandon Bajinski. At center, Draymond Green. At the other forward position, Jimmy Butler. At the other guard position, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Kerr.
Number 5, Kwai. At small forward, at 6'6" Number 9, Dylan Brooks. At the other guard, at 6'4", number 4. Forward position, 6 feet 7 inches. Number 1,
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, at the guard position, Van Fleet and Green. Dylan Brooks out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's going to be Houston off the tip. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Brooks kicks to Thompson. Offensive rebound. And Şengün is right there.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Green finds Moody. Here's Curry, covered by Van Vliet. Goes up at the stripe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Curry's jumper just so pure, he can go up from just about anywhere on the floor and knock him down.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Six to shoot, and the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Houston on top, up 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the center. Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Thompson, high post. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Fred VanVleet.
Here's Podziemski. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. No one near Curry as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 7.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Curry against VanVleet. Şengün with a screen on Curry. It's a tie game here in Houston. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
The Warriors.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's VanVleet in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Thompson finds Şengün. Warriors with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. For the lead, the tray. The offensive rebound. Butler with the bucket down low.
Yeah, Butler does the things on offense, but it's the dirty work, the loose balls, the extra possessions that he gives you on D. That's special.
Curry against VanVleet. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
It's a tie game here in Houston. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Get on your feet, Dan. Get wild.
With an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now it's a close one, so coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And here is Curry. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Curry with it. Picked up by Thompson.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot.
First team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Finds Brooks, and Vliet on the wing. Into the lane. It's good!
And just wanting it more. Van Vliet taking those 2 points. Love how he competes.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Here's Curry. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Moody. Not a lot of room. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Butler. No good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul. Second team foul.
At the line for 2. Fred VanVleet.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
3 and nothing.
Oh, and he beat it.
They just do that, Kevin? They just did.
Guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivers.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Tip-off goes to Houston, and no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. At the guard positions, VanVleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün, and it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Now here's Green, following the miss by Fred VanVleet. Outside Curry. It's in!
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And look at how much time they have. I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
VanVleet against Curry. Here's Golden State now. The lead is 2. Curry in the lane. Pass to Moody. Curry looking it over. Podziemski with it. Guarded by Green. Shot clock at 6. Green with a screen on Green. Here's Podziemski. They grab their own miss, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared.
Stand
Here's Curry. And they go to the intentional foul.
Fred Van Fleet. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Stephen Curry. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Now a timeout called by Houston. 5 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Hey fans, make some noise if you want a free t-shirt. We're giving t-shirts to the Morales section, so make some noise. It's time for T-shirts!
Thompson for the triple. Another miss by Houston. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
They probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.